Hey guys, I'm Pätty and today I show you how to play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in a very simple form. Okay, let's grab our guitar and start playing. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to come and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph play in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Okay, the entire song is really simple, but the intro is a bit tricky because you need a bar chord. For those who can't play bar chords, you may play it without the B minor. So you, instead of playing the B minor, you can play the G. It works like this. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. So you play C, G, C, G, or you play C, G, A minor, G. And it looks like this. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, or you play it with the C, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. And this we play 2 times, and then we play the E minor. But do you recall? Instead of playing the A7, you may play the A major. But do you recall the most famous C, reindeer of D all? Okay, very simple, but if you don't like to play the intro, skip it and start with Rudolph. Okay, let's start with Rudolph. The only thing to do is G, D, G, D, G, D, and it looks like this. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shining D, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it G. All of the other reindeer used to love and call him D. They never let poor Rudolph play in any reindeer G. And that was it. The next part of the song is then one foggy, okay? And we play G, C, G, C, G. C, one foggy G, Eve, T came to G. Then Rudolph with her nose so bright, E minor to A7 to D7. Instead of A7 and D7, you can play A major or D major, and it sounds like this. Won't you guide my sleigh tonight? This was with the 7th, and without, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? It works very fine, so you may play it without the 7th. Okay, the last part of the song is G to D to G, and that was it. It sounds like this. Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. And that was the song. It's very simple. The only tricky part is the intro, but instead of playing the B minor, play the G. I like the B minor more, but if you can't play it, play the G. You know Dancer and Prancer, no, sorry. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Okay, it's very simple. For the very beginners, very beginners, you can play the entire song with only these 3 or 4 strings: C, B minor, A minor, G, and this 2 times. Then E minor is only these 3 strings open, E minor to an A, E minor. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of D? Very simple, only 3 strings, but the G has this string to play with. Okay, the next part was G to D, and it's very simple. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny D, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it G. Okay, it's very simple for beginners. You only have to fret the D with 3 fingers. The rest of the chords are very easy. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If not, Merry Christmas. Okay, I'm Pätty. Hope you enjoyed it. Hasta luego.